What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be top 10 feel-good movies. I got my 10 right here, so I got some DVDs and some Blu-rays in here, so let's get on with the video. Starting the first one, and this is Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter is Dead. If you guys have never seen this movie, you guys should really check it out. It's pretty much about this mother that basically goes on for her job, whatever, and then they basically get this babysitter, and then she basically, you know, as the title says, she passes away. So it's pretty much Christina Applegate's, you know, job to run the house. But yeah, this is such a good movie right here. If you guys have never seen it, you guys should really check it out. And then going with Robin Williams, rest in peace. This is Mrs. Doubtfire. This is such a great movie. Especially this part when he puts the cream on, the cake on his face. He goes, "Hello!" But it's pretty much about Robin Williams and Sally Fields. They're pretty much divorced and he wants to see his kids. So she's basically going to go hire a nanny. So he basically becomes a woman, becomes Mrs. Doubtfire. And it's such a funny movie. Feel-good movie. If you guys have never seen it, you guys should really check it out. But yeah, we got that one. This is another feel-good movie. This is Clueless, as if. But yeah, I love this movie. I've seen this movie a handful of times. If you guys have never seen it, you guys should really check it out. I remember watching the TV show too back in the day, but yeah. If you guys have never seen Clueless, please do yourself a favor and check it out. And this is, I gotta say it this way it says in the movie, Superstar. This movie was basically a Saturday Night Live thing here, and you got young Will Ferrell here. It's pretty much that she wants to be in this talent show, and her grandmother pretty much doesn't want her to be in one because her parents were basically in one. Something happened in the movie to them, but I'm not going to say what. But this movie is so friggin' funny. There's one part where this girl's there, she goes, "Oh, my titty." But yeah, because there's like a big fight going on. But yeah, this movie is hilarious. You guys have never seen it, you guys should check it out. This is another good one I seen, what was it, last year or the year before? And this is Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, and this is Overboard. I haven't seen the remake. I don't know if I plan on watching the remake. I think I'll just stick with this one. But yeah, this movie is really funny. Pretty much about Kurt Russell. He's basically working for her like on a boat, and she wants like a shoe rack. And then she gets to the point where she like loses her mind, so she doesn't know who she is or anything, so he basically takes her in. So, and it's really funny, especially with the kids and stuff. But yeah, if you've never seen this movie, check this one out. This is another good one with Kristen Bell. This is When in Rome. I've seen this movie so many times, you guys should really check it out. It's a good, feel-good movie right here. But yeah, watch this one a handful of times. And you gotta have this one in here, 13 Going on 30 with Jennifer Garner. Basically on her 13th birthday, she wishes that she'd be 30. And there's one part when she is 30 and she's like trying to pick up this freaking like 13-year-old kid. And the woman's like, you know, freaking out like, you can't be doing that because she doesn't think that she's actually 30. She thinks she's 13. But yeah, I love this movie. This movie is funny. Great movie. And rest in peace to Paul Reubens, and that is Pee-wee's Big Adventure, basically where he gets his bike stolen. I like the part when he's in the bar, he's like, "I'm trying to use the phone." But yeah, Francis. Yeah, he thinks Francis stole his bike and stuff, and it's such a great movie. If you guys have never seen this, I'm sure a lot of you guys who watch the movie have seen this movie or know who Pee-wee is. But yeah, classic one right here, feel-good movie right here. Back when I was in grade 10, I used to watch this every night before I went to bed for the whole school year. And I told this story before many times, so you guys probably guessed what the movie is I'm going to be saying. And that is Grease. I used to watch this back in the day, back on VHS. But I'm so happy I have it on Blu-ray, or on DVD. I think I have it on Blu-ray too. But yeah, I just grabbed the DVD, but yeah. Awesome musical. This is like one of my hands down favorite musicals ever. You got John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, rest in peace. But yeah. And you guys knew this one was coming because I've talked about this movie 100 billion times on my channel. And that is The Wizard. Pretty much about, basically Corey runs away with Jimmy. And then they end up entering this video game competition before, on their travels, they actually meet up with Haley. But yeah, it's such a good movie. It's so funny. This movie says it's like an hour and 40, but honestly it doesn't even feel like that. It goes by so quick. So I'm just going to do a little recap of what movies I talked about. We got The Wizard. We got Grease. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. 13 Going on 30. When in Rome. Going Overboard. Superstar. Clueless. Mrs. Doubtfire. And Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. So that's the end of this video. If you guys like it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, join the family nation. Remember, let's go, let's grow. We'll check you next one, and peace.